Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Racheal, filming from Ondo State, Nigeria. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and make sure you turn on your post notification. On this channel, I film about relationship, lifestyle, faith, and every other thing in between. So if you're interested in any of these things, make sure you subscribe. Don't exit without hitting the subscribe button down below. And just in case you're not new, you're also welcome. Thank you so much for coming back to watch my video. Today guys, I'm actually here to inspire you and I, looking at the situation of things around us, looking at how the whole pandemic has taken over 2020, or wait, let's say half of 2020. I just want us to talk. I know that you're not going to be replying, like this conversation is not going to be really juicy because you won't get to reply me. But I'm just going to be saying the things I want to say, and I hope that you get to think about these things and see the whole situation from this angle that I'm saying it from. Let me tell you something. In the beginning of this year, trust me, I've got goals. I've got things I actually intended to do. I've got plans, a couple of plans that unfortunately got ruined by the pandemic. But guess what? Life still continues, right? Life continues. And I was chatting with someone yesterday, and she was telling me about how difficult things are, how her life is a mess, how everything is not working as she has planned it out, how life is also unfair to her. She said a couple of things, and trust me, I understand that if you are within the age of let me say 20, 22, 28, trust me, things are always very hard. Like, I'm not saying things must be hard, but I understand the struggle, I understand the hustle of everyone, and I know the pain. I know what it feels like when you're trying these things and it is not working for you. I'm just going to talk to you. Trust me, I'm actually one of those people because that's my age group, and I told you earlier that in the beginning of this year, I've got plans that got ruined by the coronavirus. But I just want you to understand that the fact that you're still alive is a lot. Do you know how many people actually lost their life during this whole pandemic thing? Like, I want you to understand that being alive alone is actually enough. Like, that is the motivation you need. That is the inspiration. That is one thing that should keep you going. Don't think of it as, okay, I've got plans and they are not working out. Think of it the other way. You've got plans, right, and you're still alive. Like, the fact that these things didn't work out the exact time you planned them, like the exact time you wanted them to happen, does not mean they will not still end up working out. See, I'm of the opinion that a life without challenges, a life without obstacles, a life without struggle, a life without ups and downs is a fraudulent life. Like, if your life does not have challenges, if your life is just rosy, I don't think there is anyone's life that's actually rosy. Even the rich, they've got days that things are not really going well for them. And guess what? You still see them keeping on grinding. Like, I don't want you to see your life as and a total failure, a total mess, just because you've got challenges. So yeah, embrace your life. See it as part of your growth. See it as part of the journey to becoming great. And there's also another thing I feel like I should remind you. When you begin to experience all these problems, all these struggles, when things are so tight for you, trust me, that shows you are getting closer to achieving what you want to achieve. I said it earlier that a life without challenges is a fraudulent life, right? So if all of these things is happening to you, today good, today, tomorrow not too good, trust me, you're actually getting closer to achieving that which you want to achieve. Now, let me quickly state one example for you. What do they say about gold? They said before gold actually become gold, this gold that we see and we begin to value. Do you know the things that gold must have passed through? Fire, everything. So yeah, I feel like see whatever is happening to you right now as the process. The outcome will actually justify all this process. Like the end will justify the means. The most important thing is just that you should not give up. Because yes, imagine yourself after going through all of these things, things are not working for you, beating yourself over it, sleepless nights, thinking, overthinking, and imagine if you now end up giving up. Like, what are you going to show for all of these days? All these your weeping days, your days of uncertainty, your days of confusion, your days of struggles, your days of stress. Like, imagine if you now end up giving up. What are you going to show for it? Like, this is to tell you that irrespective of what it is that is happening to you, trust me, you will get there. You'll be fine. I just want you to know that you will be fine. I don't care how bad the situation might seem, how bad you think it is. I want you to understand that you will be fine. There was something I was saying on my Instagram page a few days ago. I feel like you should actually check out my Instagram page. It's openup_. It's not a page where I get to upload pictures. It's actually a page where I get to post things to inspire people. It's mostly about relationship, lifestyle, and faith. Basically, everything I do here. So there was something I posted on my Instagram page a few days ago. I said, have you ever seen anyone in the Bible that had to suffer and they end up rejoicing? Like, have you ever seen anyone that went through fire and then later enter water? That's not how I wrote it, but that's just what I'm trying to pass across. Look at Job, for instance. Job lost everything, right? Like, things became very bad for him. And look at what still ended up happening to him. He got everything in multiple folds. Why? Because he didn't give up. So imagine if Job had actually given up. Stop trying. Like, you should just totally give up. Like, this life is not for me. It's not for me. Like, how would he end up getting those things he got? Look at Joseph too. Joseph was sold by his brothers. He was in prison. He worked as a slave. Look at what still ended up happening. He was still lifted. So imagine if he had given up. Imagine if he had given up while he was in prison, or imagine if he has to take his own life just because he feels like he cannot continue with what is happening to him. So I feel like, irrespective of what is going on with you, do not lose hope. Trust me, I'm still going to say what I said earlier again. I'm about to say it now. A life without challenges is actually a fraudulent life. So when you see your life, when you see the challenges in your life, don't see it as, your life is not a life. Your life is a life. That is exactly what makes you who you are. That is exactly what is going to build you up for what you're about to face. Like, that is what is going to strengthen you. It will give you this strength from within. So I just want to tell you to keep striving. Don't lose hope, irrespective of what the pandemic has done for you. Look at me, for instance. This is not where I actually want to be, but I'm grateful. I'm still here. I am grateful that I'm still here. Yeah, so I feel like in everything, learn to give thanks. And remember that there is actually time for everything. I'm going to read Ecclesiastes. Oh God. Up until now, I still don't know how to pronounce that Bible passage. I'll put it on the screen for you to see. Read it. He said there is time for everything. A time to do this, a time to do that. There is time for everything. So always remember that as you're journeying through this year. And I hope that you actually take the things I said in this video very serious. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, drop your comments, and be sure to come back here next week Saturday for another Bangalistic video from your girl. Thank you once again for watching. Have a great day. It matter.